All right, everybody, welcome to our call for our Diamond Internship group this week. I'm really excited for this call. Brittany Adamson is actually my corporate mentor, and I am so excited for her to talk to all of you because a lot of the people, just so Brittany, you have a little bit of a background on our group too, myself and a few other leaders on our bigger team in the company are heading up this group for Elite this year to push our teams to Elite, but also we have some coaches in here pushing for Diamond. We already have some Diamond coaches in here pushing for NLC. So we have a lot of different types of coaches in this group, but we all have that main purpose of really wanting to just move our business forward in this last quarter, pushing for some big goals. And then we all have the mentality that we're going to push as hard as we can. But if those big goals don't happen, then we're still set up for success in 2017. So I'm really excited to kind of hear your words of wisdom for everybody as we're pushing toward these big goals. So I won't take up any more of your time. We'll just let you go ahead and take over if you're ready.
You are so awesome. I love the name of this group, and I love the fact that all of you are working towards a big vision, a big goal, and this is the opportunity to obviously do so. So thank you so much for everybody showing up today. This will be so fun. So yes, Allie and I work very, very close together. I do work with the 3 to 7-star diamonds in the West. So everything west of Texas, and that is 14 states. We are kind of mixing things up a little bit around here, so that will soon change. We will take on different states as well. But in the meantime, you will always have me. Let me just say that. I will always keep California, so that this kind of sums that up. So with that, let's kind of just jump into this. And I want to ask you all, it's all ladies, right? Okay, it is. Like I always say ladies, and then there's always like one man. I'm like, oh man, okay. So, okay, ladies. So I want to actually ask you, I want to start by asking you what it is that you're working towards by the end of the year. So I want to just kind of, for you to introduce yourself, what state you are in, and then just what you are working towards by the end of the year. So I hope I say everybody's names correct. Please do correct me if I am wrong so I can get to know you. But I'm going to start right to my right, which is it Callie? Awesome. Do you mind starting for me, please?
No, I don't mind. So my name's Molly. I'm a current Emerald coach, pushing and very close to Diamond by the end of the year. And right now I'm in the state of North Carolina, but I'm originally from Pittsburgh.
Awesome. Okay. Very cool. Thank you so much. Stephanie, do you mind going next?
Sure. I'm obviously Stephanie. I'm a brand new Emerald, and my goal is Diamond by Christmas. And I'm out in Nevada.
What part of Nevada?
Fallon. We're a teeny tiny town about an hour east of Reno.
Oh, okay. Very, very nice. So you get snow?
Yes.
Lots of it. Okay. I always think Nevada's warm, but then I forget that part is not. So very nice. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Let's go down to, is it Nessa? Nisa? Nisa. Perfect.
I am shooting for Diamond at the end of the year, and I am in Florida, but we are moving to Tennessee in just a few months.
What part of Florida are you in?
Orlando.
Awesome. I lived in Clearwater for 5 years, so I know that state. And what state are you moving to?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Still humidity, you poor thing.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's go to her right. Manessa?
Hi, in New Hampshire, and my goal is to reach Diamond by the end of this year. And I was this close for this week, but I moved people the wrong side. So, but
No
still a goal.
worries. I love it. Okay. Very nice. Thank you so much. All right, Mary.
Hey, I'm pushing for Diamond by the end of the year, and I'm currently living in Louisiana.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mary. Amber, what about you?
Hi, I'm currently Emerald. I would like to reach Diamond by the end of the year. I'm a fairly newer coach, been about for 3 months. We currently live in Virginia, but I'm from Kansas.
Oh my goodness, so diverse. I love it. Okay, what about, thank you so much. Liesel?
Hi, Brittany. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm Liesel. I live currently in Blacksburg, Virginia, but I'm a Pittsburgh girl, born and raised, and always will be. My big year-end goal this year was to hit 5-star elite, and I won't give up on that dream ever, ever. And I absolutely will not miss New Leader Conference. So 2-star minimum is my year-end goal for sure.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Marcy, what about you?
Hi, I'm Marcy. I live in New Hampshire also, just like Vanessa. My year-end goal is 5-star elite, just like Liesel, 2-star at the bare minimum, and New Leader Conference for sure.
Awesome. I love it. Lindsay, let's go to you.
Hey guys, my big, hairy, scary goal at the beginning of the year was elite. I am still pushing for it. That would be by the grace of God, but I'm still shooting for Premier, and I'm shooting for New Leader Conference. So I'm 1-star qualifying, and I'm really, really working on my team to get to their goals. So still pushing every day.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Francis? Possibly. There you are.
I just came in. I was a couple minutes late, so I'm assuming you're asking what our goals are. I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, where you're from, and then what are you working towards by the end of the year?
Oh, I am from Ohio, and my goals for the end of the year, I really want to have 3 or more active coaches under me that are really stretching and reaching hard.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's go to Jennifer Thomas.
Hey, I am a new diamond coach, and I want to shoot for 1-star. Right now, we're living in Biloxi, Mississippi, military family here. So we've kind of been all over. I'm originally from West Jordan, Utah. So it's been a big change.
We're in Provo, so that's really cool. Okay.
Oh, yay. Yes.
Yes.
I miss the mountains.
Okay. Okay, I love it. Very cool. Thank you so much. I love that. I love your goal. 1-star diamond by the end of the year. Okay, now people have shifted. So let's go down to, is it Marie or Mary?
It's
beautiful.
Marie. Hey.
Marie? Hi.
So I live in Madison, Mississippi, and I am a diamond coach right now. I guess by the end of the year, I'm just trying to have all of my active coaches at least as emerald. They're kind of struggling right now, so that's my main issue. But ideally, it would be cool to get 1-star diamond by the end of the year if I could get them there. So
awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And then we have Lori. Are you there?
Yes. Hi, ladies. I live in Indianapolis, and my goal by the end of the year is to be 1-star diamond.
Awesome. Okay. Did I miss anybody? Because I know it shifted a little bit. So I just want to make sure everybody had an opportunity to share. Oh, I'm right when I say that. Did I miss anybody? Okay. Oh, Joy. Joy just came on. Joy, are you there? Hi, Joy. She looks comfy. Okay, we'll ask her goals here in just a little bit. So with that, I love it. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing it. It sounds like, obviously, all working towards great big goals, and all are a little bit different of a goal. So it's really, this call will intertwine with all of that. I'm excited because basically now I know where all of you are at, and literally you are all mostly in different states. So this is really cool because you all come together as a team. And Allie, are these all your personally sponsored, or are they some of your personally sponsored?
They are not all my personally sponsored. We all have the same star diamond upline, I guess you could say. And then we're all kind of the leaders of the group. We're all success partners pushing at the end of the year. So we have a wide range of people. That's why we're from everywhere.
I love it. Okay, so it makes me feel like I need to tell you a little bit more about our story here, since we have a sales office that's outside of Santa Monica. So I'm going to tell that real quick because there's so many of you from different states. So we do have a corporate sales team here. We are located in Provo, Utah. And the reason why we do have this flagship office is only because Jeff Hill from Provo, Utah, or lives in Provo, Utah, said he would not move to Santa Monica. Only reason. So we have an office here where there's about 20 of us that work with all of you coaches over the United States and also Canada. So basically, wherever you are at, you will have a corporate mentor and a corporate person that will help work with you, work in conjunction with your upline to help support, lead and guide you to your goals. So we start with new diamond training. You know, once you become a diamond, you do have an opportunity to go into new diamond training. That's typically about 3 calls. And then from there, once you do advance, there's other mastermind groups that you are put into, just so, like we said, add additional support, really be able to show you the bigger vision, the bigger picture. The beautiful thing is you're a part of an amazing team, an incredible upline that offers so much support. And so we're just in addition to that, and we work with so many amazing, incredible coaches. So with that being said, that kind of gives you a background of who we are, where we're at, because we are not in Santa Monica, but we are in our office in Provo, Utah. So let's get right into this. Like I said, I appreciate every single one of you for telling me your goals. I know it's kind of scary to kind of put that out there, but I promise you, by putting it out there, putting it on your vision board and having that as a goal that you're working towards is huge. The work you do right now, so Q4 is actually the most important quarter in this business. And I say that, is it one of the hardest? Yes. Holidays get in the way. Many things get in the way. But I promise you, what you do right now, the work you do in Q4 will set you up for Q1. Because we all know Q1 is the most important for our challengers, for our potential challengers, for our coaches. And I say that because all of a sudden, we are that need that they need. Literally, they want to be on the nutrition fitness bus. And if you offer that guidance right now so they know who you are and you stay relevant for the next 90 days, I promise you your business in Q1 is going to be incredible. But these big goals and everything that you're working towards right now is going to set you up for success. So I'm just going to paint this picture a little bit bigger because all of you have a great, big, hairy, scary goal. But I want to just give you a little more detail into what you're working towards and why, and really just paint the picture, because almost every single one of you, besides my 5-star diamond elite coaches that are going for a 5-star diamond elite, or their B goal of 2-star diamond premier, which is still an incredible goal, it's going to be very similar, but I just want to paint the picture big for you. So I want to start with, first and foremost, diamond is a huge step within your business. Okay, that is honestly, I had this conversation with my 6- and 7-star diamond just a couple of days ago, and literally this is what they said, and I loved it. You know, being an Emerald coach basically gives you a ticket to the game. So you can go and look at the game, be part of the game, watch the game, but you cannot play in the game until you're a diamond. Okay, and I love that analogy. So I will take it one step further, and I'll tell you what that is in just 1 minute. But diamond, yes, is a big step within your business, but it's not a stopping point. It is not a point where you stop and say, I have come, I have conquered, I now have an amazing team, I'm progressing forward. It literally is a stepping stone. The reason I say that, because at diamond, income's good. I mean, income can be good, but you don't really have a team that is running alongside with you, okay? So I always talk about the 2-star diamond approach. The reason I talk about this is because this is where your opportunity for this business takes off. 2-star diamond, first and foremost, I want you to paint this picture big, because and the reason I keep on saying that is because diamond, essentially, if you get to diamond and stay there a really long time, or if you get to diamond and consistently fall out of it, to be completely honest with you, you are a discount coach. And I have a lot of coaches leads only because I know every single one of you. Oh, am I still? Okay, I'm not muted. Because every single one of you, like I said, I just want you to work towards that goal, stop, celebrate, and continue with your big goal of working forward within this business. Because literally at diamond, it doesn't give you much opportunity, okay? So that's why I talk about this 2-star diamond approach. So like I said, keep that in mind. If I consistently fall out of it, or if I always stay at Diamond, I am essentially just getting my products paid for. I'm helping people, which is incredible, but you have to, if your vision of this business is bigger, you want to help your family, you want to help your spouse come home, you want to, I have many coaches that, you know, their spouse makes incredible money. They don't need to necessarily work, but they want to be able to be charitable and give a lot to others and be able to offer maybe their, you know, their children more opportunity for education in the future or whatever it may be. Honestly, the why gets big. And I have coaches that say, you know what, I don't need the money. And I promise you, you will find a need for it to help others. And your cup will be filled because you're truly helping others to success. Okay, side little tangent there. So let's get back to my 2-star diamond approach. So literally all of you who are working towards diamond by the end of the year, I see your vision. I see what you're working towards. I just want you to add one additional layer to that. And I say that because literally it is, sorry, but can you hear these people behind me? Are we good? Okay, no worries. So 2-star diamond, like I said, let's just open it up and just say this is your opportunity where most of my coaches are able to go part-time. They're able to quit their job. They obviously their income increases. They get quarterly bonuses as long as they stay at 2-star diamond and above. They get to open up their second CBC, which is huge. It's an entity of you that allows you to create a ton of success. But the most important thing about 2-star diamond is this is when you have a team. This is when you can lead and guide others to success. So if you have somebody that comes into this coaching business and says, I truly want to help others, I truly want to build a team, you need to paint that picture big. And literally it comes down to when you're signing this new potential coach is you're going to hit emerald, not a problem. From there, diamond, 30, 60 days. From there, we're going to work towards 2-star diamond together, and this is why. So that's what you would say if you weren't already there. If you're already there, we're going to work towards 2-star diamond, and let me show you why and how to do so. And the reason I say that is because you don't want them to stop and celebrate at diamond and never progress forward. 98% of people have to be told what to do, how to do, when to do it. So if you say hit diamond, guess what they're going to do? They're going to hit diamond. And then they're going to stop and celebrate. They're going to feel a lot of success. They're going to feel like they've made it to that next part in their journey where they're going to be extremely successful. And unfortunately, you just don't have enough of a team doing it alongside with you. And that's when it gets lonely. So you definitely want to grow and progress with that. From there, if you're all saying, okay, well, how does that all go about? First and foremost, you have to be hitting Success Club. Like no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Success Club is a way for you to measure your business. Hold on one second, guys, okay? Hold on. Okay, from there, it's hitting Success Club. So Success Club 5, yes, that is the minimum, but Success Club 10 is going to set you up for success now and in the future. Okay. And honestly, once you hit Success Club 5, because sometimes it might take you a moment to help 3 people, but I promise you stretch that goal and you grow from there. So from there, if you're helping 3 people, you move on to help 5. Okay. And that is setting you up for success now and in the future. From there, you are signing coaches. And this is the one where I have coaches say, okay, I can sign coaches in a couple different ways. I can sign them automatically to the business opportunity because they've been watching me. They see exactly what I am doing. They understand that they need to jump in this and get into a challenge group. Or you sign them into a challenge group and then you literally go to them and say, oh my gosh, you have been such an incredible source within this challenge group. You have really helped encourage others. You'd be to make an amazing coach. Is that something that you would ever think about? And literally, you can bring them in 2 different directions, but I'm just going to challenge you. Everybody that you bring into this business needs to go through a challenge group. They have to fall in love with the products. If they don't fall in love with the products, guess what's going to happen? If it doesn't work for them, they're out. They're finished. They're through. But maybe the coaching opportunity doesn't work for them, but I promise you the products always will. So you have to have them fall in love with the products, be a product of the product, really work on bettering themselves. Because as you all know, you've been in this business long enough. Even if you've only been at 3 months, I heard that. You are already on this journey. And if you're helping others, that's a lot of emotions. And you're dealing with a lot of emotions. And so you definitely need to love on them, encourage them, but also become the best version of yourself if you're going to really support them and encourage them along their journey. Okay. From there, you're going to teach those coaches that you either put in a challenge group or that you got out of a challenge group, you're going to teach them how to get their products paid for by helping 3 people. And truly, all this business comes down to is helping people. Okay. And I have a lot of coaches that say, you know what, I have a really hard time hitting Success Club. I will tell you right now, you're probably just not talking to anybody. It's truly what it is. You're not inviting. And, the number one vital behavior, invite, derails a lot of coaches. Because you guys all automatically think, sell. I do. We all do. Okay. Yes, you can agree on that one. It's okay. But it all comes down to, Carl said it beautifully on a Success Starter call. And he said, you know what, invite really should be called attracting, connecting, and then inviting. Okay. And then of course, follow up. I promise you, and I'm actually going to ask this question. How many of you follow up 7 times with the same person? Okay, Allie. Good. That's where you're going to see your success. Most people do not say yes until the 7th time because you haven't built the trust with them. So if you're getting a lot of no's, I promise you, you're probably first and foremost going on with a big sales approach. But when was the last time that you said, and it's funny that I say this because I have coaches that use the hey girl and I have coaches that do not, but literally, hey girl, how are you? I see you have a daughter. How old is she? And then you literally go back and forth. It's a conversation. You are becoming a mayor within your city, within your social media, and you really, truly, and genuine want to get to know other people. This is a relationship business. Okay. So from there, that honestly is the 2-star diamond approach. I want to open it up real quick just for questions because I know that was kind of a lot. But does that allow you to see that bigger vision of what is possible? Because I don't want you to stop. I don't want you to get there and say, you know what, I'm going for diamond, and once I hit it, I've made it, and that's where I'm going to stay. I promise you, and listen to Allie and listen to your upline, because literally they know it. They have felt the success, but it's hard to believe in yourself and what you are doing until you get to 2-star diamond. You walk in the room differently. You have a team behind you. It's more exciting. Yeah, let's look at what these questions are. They said, no, keep attracting, reconnect, inviting, continue to follow up. I love it. Thank you. Follow up until they say yes. Absolutely. And it literally is just getting to know them where they're at, because you're going to have to be able to match a need with what they're saying. Not automatically. I mean, I get enough messages. It's, hey, as soon as I accept a friend request, it's, hey, girl, I do these crazy challenge group things. And it literally just sells me the whole time. And I'm like, oh, no. And I literally, it's that icky feeling. You don't want to be selling. You don't want to be automatically putting people in things that they don't want to be put in. It just makes me think of everything else I get put in with lip glosses and mascaras and everything, right? Okay, we're different in that sense. Carl Ezzo always says we are a multi-level helping, not a multi-level marketing. Okay, let's open it up real quick to questions because I want to dig a little bit deeper, but I want to answer your questions. And I don't bite, so I promise you, you can ask. No. Was that clear? Do you feel like, okay, I understand that? Because at this point, and you might say, well, Brittany, you know what? I'm not a 2-star. It's not even a vision of mine. I just want you to start talking with confidence. I want you, if you tell your coach, yeah, hit diamond, it might take you about a year. Guess what? It's going to take them a year. But if you have a great success story of hitting diamond within the first 30, 60, 90 days, or I have coaches that even say, you know what, yeah, it took me a long time to become a diamond, but to be honest with you, it can take you 60 days. I've seen it done several times. If you tell them what it's going to take, they're going to do it. Does that make sense? Okay, and just have the confidence in it. So all of you are obviously really need to put New Leader Conference on your vision board, because that is, goes along with 2-star diamond. So I know all of you have a goal of diamond by the end of the year. And like I said, if that's what you're working towards and that's what you hit, you stop, you celebrate, you really open up your eyes for what is possible in this, 2017, and you just start working. And I say that because if you really, really strive hard, you may surpass that diamond. I promise you, you won't complain if you hit at 1-star diamond or star diamond qual or 2-star diamond qual. You will not be complaining because it's only going to progress your business forward. That's truly what it's going to do. But I want you to have a vision of what is possible. So New Leader Conference. Allie was at it last year. Her and I were able to have so much fun at it. And it is a day and a half. And I wish it was a week and a half because it's such great content. But it is such an amazing experience because it shows you what is possible with this business. It is on a lower level, meaning you don't come back with a summit hangover. How many of you had a summit hangover? Information overload, right? And you're like, where do I even start? And that was so amazing. I need to sleep for a week because I'm exhausted. This, you come back refreshed, rejuvenated, excited. You understand what is possible. So a little backstory, and Allie, like I said, was there last year. But, Bonnie Engel got up on stage, and I loved how she started her story. And she literally said, last year at New Leader Conference, I was a shaky 2-star diamond. I went to New Leader Conference. I implemented what I learned, and then the next year, she was on stage presenting as a superstar diamond and in the top 10. Now, could that happen for everybody? Absolutely. And I say that because I see it every single day. I see the success, and so I definitely can say it is possible with a lot of hard work. But literally, she implemented Success Club, the importance of it, and teaching her team the same thing, got them small wins, taught them how Success Club is a way for you to track your business. It's a tracking system. And she literally just put it into practice. And that's how she grew and she progressed. Okay. So the amount of content that you learn at these events, you have to go to live events. That's why we say go to Super Saturday, go to Summit. Because when you're surrounded by other like people just like you understand the bigger picture, you understand the opportunity, and you don't settle for no. You don't settle for less. Okay. So New Leader Conference is February 24th and 25th. So you have until the end of the year to work and grow, to progress, or to go towards this. But basically you have to advance from 1-star diamond or lower, so where you're at right now, to 2-star diamond and higher, okay? And all you have to do is hold it for 1 week in October through December. So those 3 months, we're in October now. And from there, you have to have 30 elite points. And you might say, well, how do I get an elite point? You do that by hitting Success Club. You do that by having your coaches hit Success Club. And you do that by recruiting coaches. And it's a very, we overcomplicate the crap out of it. But it literally is, you are working your business is what it comes down to. And if we have to dig deeper into that another day, we absolutely can. But is this an opportunity for all of you? It is. And the reason I say, put it on your vision board, know what you're going for, know what you're working towards. And even if you're working towards this in 2017 and you become a very solid, strong diamond in 2016, I promise you, you're setting yourself up for success. But the reason I say you have to put this out there and you have to really know what you're working towards is because you are a leader. And even if you came into this business not being a leader, I promise you're going to become one. But you are a leader because you fearlessly have gone first. So in order for your team, your coaches to see the bigger vision, it all starts with you. They can't look past you to Allie or your upline and say it's possible. I promise it doesn't work that way. So you really have to see the bigger vision, go first, even though it's scary. The beautiful thing is you have coaches, Star Diamond coaches, Superstar Diamond coaches that pave that way and show you that it is possible. So now it's just really putting your head down and working. So if you're all working towards a big goal, diamond by the end of the year, 2-star diamond for NLC or 5-star diamond elite, I promise you, if you literally at this point right now can truly say, okay, I know what I'm working towards. I'm working towards those 3 things, whatever it may be. I don't ever want to push you out of a goal. Because all of you are working towards diamond, and that's a huge step. Like I said, I just don't want you to stop there. So if diamond is your goal by the end of the year, amazing. If it's 2-star diamond, incredible. 5-star diamond elite, get it, go for it, work really, really hard, because I promise it's life-changing. But from there, your goals in 2017 need to be big. And it really, truly starts with you hitting Success Club, like I said. And if you are really wanting to grow and progress with this business, you need to have 3 coaches hitting Success Club alongside of you every single month. You know what that does? It makes you an elite coach in 2017. Okay. If you stay consistent with it, if you build your business, if you're doing the right activities. And if you say, Brittany, I don't know where to start, you start on the 4 vitals. That's the first place you always start, no matter what. You become a product of the product. You start core to force here in a couple weeks. You do 3-day refreshes. You're constantly on this journey of bettering yourself. You start and complete a program, okay? Not this press play, jingle jangle, go around. We all do it. You stay committed. You show day 1, day 30, or day 60, 90, whatever it may be. But I promise you, I'm just going to go back to why it's so important in Q4. The amount of people that stop working this business in Q4 is huge, because the holidays underway, children, I understand it's everything of that sort. But would you not show up for your job in those 3 months if that's what you had? No, you'd be fired. Don't fire yourself. This business is built on consistency, showing up every single day. That's the only difference between you and Superstar Diamond coaches or 5-star Diamond elite coaches. That's the only difference. is you have to have a no excuse mentality, and you really have to put it into play with great time management. Of course, I want you to Zoom focus. If you only have 3 hours to work on this business a day, you dedicate those 3 hours. You literally set a timer, you stop it when you're done, and you walk away. And then your family time, guess what? It's your family time. It's not Beachbody time. Whoa, you're like, Brittany from corporate just told me that. Yes, because I'm assuming your why includes your family, and you can't put your family on pause or just shift them to the side until you build this business. But they do need to understand your business hours. They do need to understand what you're going after, and they do need to be able to support you. And I promise you, you will get your spouse and loved ones involved and very much intact with this business if you show them that you have dedicated business hours and that you are committed to those, but then you're also committed to your family time, okay? So with that being said, what questions do we have now? Because I don't want to feel like I'm talking to a wall. I know you're all listening.
I don't have a question, but so I'm one of the leaders in this group, and I know for a fact, because guys, I know it can be scary to jump on these calls and talk. So I'm sure a few of them are thinking, okay, we're talking about inviting, and inviting is what stops them. Yeah. Because I used to be there too, so I get it. Yeah. So can you kind of just elaborate a little bit on what Carl said about attracting, connecting, and then inviting? Because I think it'll kind of ease the scariness behind it.
I love it. Yes, absolutely. I'm actually going to pull that right now because I don't want to leave any part out on it because it was so stinking good. So, okay. So basically, let's see what is not meld in my brain. Okay, so basically it all comes down to, like I was saying, engaging in conversations. It's engaging in conversations around town, on Facebook. I mean, if you think about it, we're a one-stop shop. So we not only can help with nutrition and fitness, but we can help with financial success. It literally just depends on them. But you're engaging in conversations about losing weight, getting in shape, financial success. From there, you're attracting them to you because of your positivity, because you always show up every single day. You press play. You literally allow them to see the consistency in your life and that you have a no excuse mentality. People want to be part of that, okay? So you're attracting them to you. They understand it. They get it. And honestly, if you engage in these conversations and you go back and forth, and you never bring up Beachbody, I promise you they're going to go to your page and look. And that's where they should see the Beachbody side. It shouldn't be technically within that first 3 to 5 messages, you know, unless they say, you know what, girlfriend, I so need to lose weight. And that's the first thing that they say. And you're like, okay, I feel like I can open it up. But then you're asking them, okay, what is it that you're looking for? What is it that, so you can get to feel, not, hey, join my 21-day fix. You don't know, you know, and I know that's a great program. That's by far my soulmate workout because it taught me how to eat. And I was a personal trainer before this. And literally, did I know how to eat? Kind of, but not really. I didn't know how to teach it like that. But literally, you have to see what is best for them, okay? So from there, and it's just basically, you know, you have to get to their goal. If their goal is to bulk up, don't offer something like Insanity Max 30. You need to offer Body Beast, you know, like look at what they are saying. And even if it's not on sale, attract them to what's going to work for them. The only expensive thing is the thing that doesn't work. So if you connect them to the wrong challenge pack because it's on sale, you're doing them a disservice. So take a look at it. Now, I will always say do a challenge pack. They need Shakeology. No ands, ifs, or buts about it because that's going to be their game changer. But you kind of have to see where they're at. And they're going, literally, if you said to me, hey, Brittany, you know what? I know you said you wanted to bulk up. To be honest with you, that program isn't on sale this month, but this one would give you the what you are looking for, and it's about, you know, $20 to $40 more. Would that be okay with you? I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for looking out for me and telling me what would be best for me. You're the expert, okay? And then, of course, I said, you know, we're not multi-level marketing, we're multi-level helping, so always keep that in your brain. From there, you can invite them to a challenge group. At that point, it's not salesy because you've engaged in the conversation. They've started to see what you're doing. Maybe they're liking your post on social media and they're saying, hey, girl, I saw that you liked my, you know, my post on Facebook about the challenge group. Is that something that you'd ever be interested in? Do you have any idea what that is? I'm doing a sneak peek into a challenge group. Would you like to be part of that? You know, the best thing that you could do right now is just give them more information. And honestly, at this point, if you feel like you're being salesy, just stop that. don't know any other way to say it. Literally just engage in conversations, talk to them, see how they're feeling. But if you aren't being a part of the product, if you're not doing personal development, and now that we threw the fourth one in there of recognition, if you're not doing those things, it's really hard to invite because your confidence isn't going to be there. Does that help? Okay. So I would honestly just from there, and if you are having a problem on those messages, screenshot your messages to your upline and have them say, and basically, hey, what would you say from here? How do I do this? Because once you get 2 or 3 out of those underneath your belt, you're going to feel very confident. And that's all that we're trying to build here is confidence. My boss, Doug Moss, who works with the 18-15 star diamonds in the West, literally, I love the way he describes elite. An elite, yes, it's for all the accolades and all the great things it does for your team, but the most important thing on it is the way that you walk in the room differently. When you have become an elite coach, you feel like all of a sudden you have risen to the top. You feel so great about yourself. You feel like you finally have done good within your business. And I promise you, that has been there all along, but the confidence piece that grows is the most important. So you just have to continue to practice on it. And if you say something wrong, it's okay. It's okay. Just learn from it and move forward. Okay. What questions do we have on that? And like I said, if you're not hitting Success Club, you're just not talking to enough people. Talk away. But make sure that you are starting with, if you have time right now, and you do, because by the time you get quarter fourth, you actually probably had 3 weeks to do the yoga retreat or 3 weeks to do the 21-day fix, and you probably had time to do a 3-day refresh after Halloween. Okay, so stop with the excuses and just say, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, and make sure you're working out every single day and really documenting your story. I asked Danielle and Tony, if you know who that is, about what has made her so successful. Because I work with about 10 of her star diamonds, and they are literally, she'll probably have 7 elite coaches this year. And I'm like, what makes you and your team so incredibly awesome? And she said, Brittany, if you've noticed, every single coach on my team presses play every single day, and they document their story. Okay, and I know sometimes we say post. Sometimes that's a little intimidating. You need to document it for you to show your progression, to show what you're working towards. So document it. Okay, Allie, I'm going to open it up and ask you, what do I need to go further on? Because I know you're not afraid to talk to me.
No, I think you're hitting good points with, especially with inviting, because I think that's something that holds every single coach back. I mean, even whenever you get to the point of diamond, 2-star elite, you still get tripped up on that every once in a while, because all it takes is one nasty message back and you're like, oh, you kind of put your guard up a little bit more. So that feeling will never go away, but you're going to overcome that with your personal development. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. And the more you develop your why and why you're doing everything, you just take it as they're not meant to be with me right now, and you move on and you just keep moving forward. So I'm trying to think of, Marcy, Liesl, Lindsay, do you guys have anything else that you want her to touch on?
I think one of my favorite things that you said was that you can't get to diamond and look at it as a stopping point. I wrote it down like the first thing, diamond's a stepping stone and not a stopping point. And I think you're right, it does trip a lot of people up. So to the girls in this group, I would just say, you have diamond on your radar right now. You should already have a piece of paper behind that on your goal board that says 1 star. One behind that says 2 stars. Set your goals super high because you don't want to stop at that one goal. So I just thank you for saying that, because, I think we talk about it a lot as like, get to diamond, you can do it. That's where the leadership starts. But the enjoyment and the financial rewards and the actual, I don't know, like being part of the cool kids club. I know we sometimes say that like on our big team. But,
I love it.
That's what you have to keep pushing, I guess is what I'm saying. So I love that you said that, and I think it's really important.
Absolutely.
Let that
Thank
resonate.
you. I appreciate you saying that. And the reason, I say it all out of love. And the reason I say that, so Mary Day works very close. We work in the West region with Doug. And literally the amount of diamond coaches that she has is about 3,000, in 14 states. That is a ton. And the ones that grow and progress. Hey, Mary, how many 1-star diamonds do you work with? Do you know? I don't know if she's listening to me. Mary, how many one-star diamonds do you work with? Do you have a number? Just out of a couple hundred? So basically 3,000 diamond coaches, and then it goes to one-star diamonds, and she has a couple hundred. So you can see that the 3,000, they're not moving and progressing to that next number, that next level. And it's just because truly they probably don't have the belief in themselves. So I would just want you to see, you know, that's where it's going. You're going to start to see the bigger vision in the business with it. So thank you, Marcy, for saying that. But literally, it's a stepping stone. Stop, celebrate. Sure, go have a margarita. Go have a pedicure. I don't care. Do something to know that you did a great thing within your business, but then move on to the next goal. And if you're really struggling with, okay, how do I go about that? You all have heard of You Are a Badass. Go read a personal development book that makes you laugh. I mean, she makes me giggle, and I love her on Audible. Unlimited by Jillian Michaels is incredible. Literally dig into personal development to know that you truly are a badass and that you are capable of going to your goals and above, you know, and really paving the way for your leaders to see exactly the same thing. So thank you, Marcy. I appreciate that, girlfriend. Anybody else?
I do. So I look crazy. I'm like literally working out multitasking. But I just want to say that really hit home for me, because when I hit diamond, it was in February, and I celebrated, and then I was so afraid to push my team forward. So afraid to lay it out there for them, to tell them what they needed to do, that I did stop. And I think that once they come out of Coach Basics, we are so afraid to like give them requirements and give them tools because we don't want to overwhelm them. And I think that that's just so important, because we all could be so much farther, I think. And with my team, if I would have just been like, here, guys, like, here's your next step, do this. I thought they would stop coaching, so I didn't do it. And so it's great to push yourself forward. Don't ever count yourself short, because it's all about just laying it out there for people, and they can take it or leave it. But, you know, you might have some runners that you don't expect. So thanks for touching home on that, because I definitely, it gives me a clear view for what I need to do with my own team.
Lindsay, I love that, and I appreciate you just telling us about that journey, because it happens obviously so often, and the fear of pushing our leaders and our coaches, it is scary, but I promise you, they need the accountability. They need for you to be pushed, but it's a lot easier if you set up the expectation. So go about it, you know, set up stronger expectations, and literally say, you know, if your coach says, I want to hit diamond, awesome, I'm going to be there with you 100%, but I'm going to also call you out when you're not working your business, when you're not showing up, because they need that until star diamond, 2-star diamond, because then they're going to see a taste of it and be able to grow and progress on their own. So Lindsay, thank you for saying that, you know, and what a huge story she can say to, hey, you know what, I hit diamond pretty dang quickly, but to be honest with you, I took a rest, because this is what happened to me. But the beautiful thing is I can tell you and show you now what to do and definitely what not to do. So I love that. Thank you so much. And great job at working out. Holly had the mindset that diamond is the ultimate goal. Never really thought about it going any higher. Now I'm pumped. Good. I love that. We have so many $18 diamonds, and literally that's what it comes down to, you know. And you don't want, I have coaches, and you know, yes, and I have coaches that have built this very shaky, meaning they have become a 5-star diamond elite coach and they're making what a diamond or a 2-star diamond makes. So you have to be very strategic in this business, but it's all about laying the foundation. But it starts with the consistency of showing up every single day and not stopping, no matter what. You know, a lot of coaches think that, you know, we say be here in a year, yeah, but you are going to work 3-4 years really, really hard on this, and I promise you, you're going to basically surpass a 40-year career that you could, that, you know, that's the comparison. So if you just know the mindset, know what you're working towards, but don't sell yourself short by any means. So I love that. Thank you, Holly, for being so honest on that. Be here in a year, but don't be in the same spot. Thank you. Yes. Your team needs to see you grow, see you progress. If you're feeling like, wow, my morale, my team's low, nobody's doing anything, promise you, look at yourself and look at what you're doing. Be the leader, be the pack. So if they're stopping, first and foremost, get some new blood, get some new excitement. You need people that truly believe in you. But literally, straightforward, make sure that they see it's happening, because from there, they will grow, they will progress. Allie, what else, girlfriend?
I think it's important too to, I mean, obviously we're in this group, all of us, because we're pushing for a rank year-end goal, right? But I think it's important to stop and smell the roses a little bit and recognize other accomplishments and milestones along the way. So, take a look at your business. It's really important to look at your personal business, not just from week to week, but from month to month, from 6 month to 6 month, from year to year, and look at growth in other areas, volume, income, number of coaches on your team. Look at other areas of growth to really build yourself up, to see that you are successful, to see that, you are making accomplishments, not just rank. So I think that's something to really consider too as you're pushing toward these goals, especially when you start to get down on yourself. We all do when we start to push, we have bad days, but really take a moment and smell the roses and what do I want to say here? I'm trying to acknowledge the accomplishments that are there, because they are present in there.
Amen. I love it. The amount of coaches I talked to, I had a coach last week that I called and she hit 4-star diamond, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, what are you going to do? Go celebrate. She's like, I'm not breathing until 5-star. I'm like, okay, stop. Because literally, we look at those bigger stepping stones, but anytime, like Allie was saying, and once you said that, I'm like, wow, I don't remember the last time that I saw coaches saying, last year at this time and then this year. It's been a long time since I've seen those income posts, or, something just comparing where they've grown and where they've progressed. So make sure you're taking stats. Don't throw away any of your old numbers. Know exactly where you're at. Allie, I do want to ask you, do each of them have the new updated elite goal guide so they can start tracking their business?
Yes, I believe so. Because has it been launched for next year yet, or no?
No, it has not.
Okay.
But the requirements obviously up top. And I just say that because, regardless if you're working towards a diamond, 2-star diamond, 5-star diamond, elite, it is a way for you to track your business, because this is a report that you do get once you hit as a diamond. But it's nice to see, like, okay, I hit Success Club this month and I had 3 coaches hit Success Club this month. Then you can calculate your points and you can kind of see where you're going and see where your business is going to be moving forward. So regardless if you don't receive the report, you can still track it right now and know those categories and how it all works. So very, very, very cool. Well, ladies, so great seeing your beautiful faces today. Please do not hesitate to reach out. Send me a friend request. Would love to hear from you. Where do I find that? I will send the new updated one to Allie, and she can forward it on to all you ladies. I will also, Allie, do you have that Bonnie Engel call from New Leader Conference?
I can find it. I know I'll be able to find it.
I have it too. I'll send both of them.
Yeah,
I'll send both of them to you.
That'd be great.
And then you can see that. But is there anything else that you ladies need from me today? No, just know, wherever you're at, be great, be amazing, know that you are enough. Literally, regardless of what's going to happen in the next, 30 days, if life gets crazy with holidays, just make sure you dedicate time to you, yourself, your business, what you're striving for, okay? Get your family involved. Be very, very optimistic. Go after those big, big, big goals and put in the time and effort that it's going to take. Don't sit back. Don't think, oh man, this can't happen. I promise you, if you put your head down and you go to work, Q1, so January, you're going to have so many people reach out to you and you're going to be like, holy cow, how do I even manage this? That's a good problem to have. You want that problem, okay? So don't sleep through the next 90 days. Literally take the time right now to see where you're at, where you want to go, how you want to progress in this business, and don't settle for anything less than incredible, amazing, fantastic, whatever it is in your book, because I promise you, you can do it. Every single person in this group has an opportunity to make a great, great life and help so many people. Okay? Yay! Let me see this chat thread real quick. I just don't want to say, oh, I love it. You're welcome. Perfect.
Yeah, so I just want to say thank you so much, Brittany. I think it's important. I love to be able to have corporate people come in so that everybody sees that you're not in it alone, that it's not just some mythical beach body. It's, we have support at the corporate level as well. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to talk to all of us.
You're welcome. You're a rock star. I absolutely adore you. So you are very welcome.
All right. Well, have a great rest of your night, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, ladies. Take care. I'll see y'all soon.